behind their back, they bound them before they threw them in the fire. So that's where the bound part came in. They bound them and threw them in the fire to be burned. Notice now, when the king looked in here, the first thing he noticed now, they're not bound no more. See, shackle was broke. The high had them bound, but notice they were still yet in the fire. They were still in the fire, but he said they was walking around in the fire. How many of y'all in some situation? I know you want to own up to it, but you know you in a mess right now. That your mind is made up and your heart is fixed and you loving the Lord. But in this situation, there's some things still just got you bound. You can't freely shake it right now. Because if you had total control, you will walk away from the situation. But bro, man, pastor, y'all just don't understand. I want you to know we understand. Baby, you love the Lord and you're free. But you're in a situation right now that you're not, you deliver, but you're not free because there's some things in this situation that got you bound. You can't freely come because, hey, you got to rely on them for transportation. You can't come as you go. You got to rely on them for cover. You got to rely on them for money. You got to rely on them for food. So, baby, you deliver, but you're not totally free. But guess what? We're going to break this curse. We're going to reverse it. I want you to see this. Because I sympathize, which I believe you want to do right. I believe you yielding to God to perform this good work that he has started in you. And yielding to God and that you living in deliverance. But I have some connection, God. Pastor, I have some connection to some things that I'm not totally free of right now. And I need some help in this area. So that's why we got to come out and cry out unto God and quit trying to be a pretender. And quit trying to be, something that you be real with yourself. Who in the building love the Lord? But there's some things that's quite not right. Amen. There's some things that's out of your control. I get no amen right about now. There's some things that you just don't have the total control of it. Because you did, you'll let it go. But you got to understand my situation right now. Oh my God. I'm in a situation right about now. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, you got to understand my situation. Amen. Pastor, I'm free right now, but you know, my money is real funny. And I can't do this and that. So you subject to be governed by somebody else's law. Especially when you're sharing habitat with somebody. You can't be living with me coming in my house anytime you want to come. Now the curse you that right there, they might eliminate your church time. Just because of the devil. You go to church on Wednesday night, I don't want you leaving on Wednesday. Look at somebody and say, the devil don't play fair, baby. Now, but look at somebody, how far somebody said, we got to reverse this thing. Because that's a curse. And that's a way to reverse the curse. Now notice now he said that some of us, amen, we curse because first of all, you're not hearkening unto the voice of the Lord our God. You go and do it around me. He tell you about that. Be blessed and be obedient, that he will bless you in the field, bless you going in and coming out. Go over to the curse. He talking about disobedient. You be cursed in the field. Curse. So look at somebody said, read and study Deuteronomy 28 for the second time, okay? Because we're dealing with blessing and cursing. But I want to get to this curse that's been spoken over you. And do you not know everybody ain't praying for you? Everybody don't hope you hope that you make it. You got some folks want to see your downfall. You got some folks rejoice with you when you got the new car and talking all the time. I hope she missed 2 or 3 days. And especially when they get the young kid, they mind, their brain is still developing. They probably attain more. Now I got my teachers in there. They're going to attain more now at the age they are now than probably any time in their life. So you just can't speak stuff to your child now. You just can't tell them now, you make me sick. I mean, baby, all he know is sucking on the breast and you bringing him eggs and milk. He don't know nothing else. It's already 2-year-old making you sick. Don't ever tell your child, 2 years old, you make me sit down, you make me sick. Baby, that's a curse. And what kind of mother is you? What kind of father is you that can't handle a 2-year-old? I need to see you out the church. We laid out what a blessing was, Valika. We laid out what a curse was. Now, we got to reverse this thing. That means we got to turn this thing. We got to change thing. And I'm dealing with it now because when people speak curses over you, you got to change that stuff. Huh? Now, confession is the way we change this stuff. That we confess, own up to our faults and tell God this and all that kind of stuff, huh? Then we turn, we change, we get some strength, and we start receiving everything that folks bring to you. Huh? That you know is detrimental to your health. Huh? Because people can't be cursing you, blessing you. Come on, get real now. Get real now. Get real me now. You come help me out in a tight, slipping the 20 in my hand, slipping in the 100 in my hand. I ain't gonna listen to the devil. Hey, you better watch it. You better watch it. They could, baby, ain't nothing wrong with this money. You got some folk now get you to walking away from your blessing. Cause baby, money ain't gonna do nothing to me. Cause I'm gonna spend it. Now how you gonna curse me by bless me, baby? I need $75 more on the utility bill, and you gonna pop up and give me 100? And I'm gonna listen to some devil telling you, better watch that money, better watch that money. I ain't watching no money. I'm gonna spend that money, baby. And I'm agreeing next week, hoping you bring 120. Now that's when you gotta watch, because they ain't agreeing at you in 2 weeks. They ain't spoke to you in 2 weeks, and all of a sudden work it. Now. Reversing the curse. Now, Pastor, if we deliberate and we're not free, there's a curse there. That you associate it with some type of curse, because Proverbs says there's not a curse without a cause. In other words, there's something that is causing this. Huh? You prone to accident, huh? Reoccurring sickness. Somewhere you're not totally obedient to God. Somewhere now. You don't have to try to put a front on before me. You don't have to be a pretender before me. You don't have to try to be this before me. But somewhere in your relationship with God, you're not totally submitted. Who in the building totally submitted? I mean, God, I give you my all. That means I trust it. I lean not to my own understanding, but in all my ways I acknowledge you. When I have financial difficulty, I lift my eyes unto the hill. When sickness come to me, I pray for healing. I feel like preaching here now, because somewhere we got to get totally submitted. We got to get totally committed to God. And in spite of, we got to believe God. In spite of, we got to hold on to the blessings of God and deny the curses of God. And anybody can't bring me anything that's going to deter my faith in God. Baby, you got to learn to encourage me. You got to learn to build me up. You can't handle me. You got to speak life in me. I'm tired of gloom. I'm tired of doom. I'm tired of I can't make it. I'm tired of I can't help it. Anybody in the building, look at somebody and say, you got to know how to deal with me. I need you to speak life. I'm tired of lies. Take your seat. Let me share something with you. Sometime, let's expose the devil here for a little while. Let's expose the devil. Sometimes lies sound good. Amen. Just swelling word. And Sister Wheaton, the devil play on your emotions. Because remember we stated that he's a counterfeiter. Huh? Everything that God has, he has an opposite to it to deter you from God. That's what it's all about, baby. Trying to get you to walk away from God. Huh? And you know how people come in your life and stuff, trying to get you ship and all that kind of stuff. They're not trying to help you. And sometimes people will come to you, and that's where the form of witchcraft and all this stuff. They speak what you want to hear. Did not the Bible say we heaped up teachers, itching ears, and swelling words, and all this kind of stuff? Huh? Because you want folk to speak to you, whether it's right or wrong. I mean, there's certain things you want to hear.